Hello, Internet. As always, if you're watching this as a rerun, go ahead and skip through the countdown timer that's about to come on screen. I keep the countdown timer in the show because there will be features that are good for you remaining if I do not clip that out. You'll see the live chat replay and the auto closed captioning will happen. So I don't want to get rid of those features for you. So the countdown timer is coming on, and I'll see you in 5 or so minutes. And as always, we'll do some audio jams while we wait.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
All right. Almost showtime. We'll keep those audio jams going. You can get these audio jams yourself and use them for free commercially at amplitunes.com. My friend Zach Herberholtz does this for funsies. Hashtag not sponsored. Go get it if you want it. Mute. All right. We're starting here, folks. Let's get the Go Live Jam going. Buckle up. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, you know me. I'm Matt Haas. This is All Things YouTube. It's a show where I tell you what's happening at YouTube, the good, the bad, any interface changes, upgrades you need to know about. And I not only tell you, I show you. Yes, that's what we do here. I also talk about how to be awesome on the platform. So that's always fun as well, because who doesn't want to be awesome? Oh my goodness, this room is filling up. This is the show where you will want to share it out. Tell your friends to watch this show. Do it right now because we're talking about money. Yes, this is a legal tender $2 bill, but who doesn't like money? So how to make money on the YouTubes. But first, let's see who's in the house. We have Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs, Harneal Media, Mark Lindsay CNC, Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon. You know how I love those long Facebook channel names. You take up more airtime by saying more words. And Portal Woodworks, Mr. David Jones. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I am so glad you are here. I have a friend with me in the studio. He is going to start doing his own YouTube videos. He might do some live streams, but he's definitely, if he's not doing live streams in the future, he will definitely use the software to go live and do recorded videos. His name is Willie. He's here with me now. Willie, why don't you come over and say hi to the All Things YouTube audience?
Hey, man. Great to be here.
So he's going to sit behind the scenes and watch me use my software. And you know me, I love to help people. If I can help someone be awesome on YouTube, I will. And he lives in my neighborhood, so it was convenient for him to come over here. So I'm glad to have you here, Willie. And he's welcome to ask questions during the show. So if you hear a disembodied voice asking questions about some of the show topics, hey, that's Willie. So we'll do that. So glad to have everyone here. Remember, if you're going to ask a question, do the @ reply to me. So hit the @ symbol, start typing All Things YouTube, the channel name. You'll see it glow, click it, and then type your question. That'll make it show up nice and visible on my screen. So we've got Brenda G's Designs here. Hi, Brenda G. She says, Willie, make it. Hey, that's kind of a nice little moniker there. Nice little slogan. I like that. Do you do consulting for cash? Maybe Willie could use some of your smarts there, Brenda G. Or maybe he could not listen to you at all, because Brenda G, she does things differently on YouTube, but it's working. It's working for her. Sometimes she goes against conventional wisdom, and she runs her channel the way she wants to run her channel, which is all good. So it's getting stuff done. Don't forget the Facebook page and groups. Be sure to like the page and join the group. Group has answers to your questions. You can share stuff about YouTube. You can post your stuff about YouTube there. Get on that group. It's a lot of fun. Just search for these terms on Facebook and join the conversation. You won't be sorry. And you know what I do on Thursday nights, right? Mind Equals Blown. That's over on the Brenda G's Designs channel. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We ask the audience to tell us interesting facts, and if it blows our mind, we give out free virtual tacos and cowbell rings. It's a lot of fun. It's also a support stream. Get support for your channel, find new channels, make new friends. It's a blast. And I'll tell you what, folks, it's blowing up. Each show is getting more and more packed with people because you never know what we're going to say. So Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, over on Brenda G's Designs. Let me drop a link in the chat. Do I have a link? I'll have to call up my link. I'm pushing buttons over here. While I'm doing that, we'll look what Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir says. She moved up from Bikini Bottom. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my goodness. What are you guys talking about in that chat room? I love the chat room. Okay, let me get my links up here. Drop Brenda's show in the chat. There we go. Excellent. So click that link, choose the set reminder button, and then come right back. Don't abandon the show. But do go over there and also make sure you're subscribed and all that good stuff. Hey, there's several ways to support me if you want me to keep making more content on this channel and on my Awesome Wood Things channel. I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/awesomewoodthings. Yes, this is a woodworking channel, but it also supports the All Things YouTube channel as well. And you can use this Stream Elements link and give me a tip. 100% of the money goes directly to me, less 3%, which is a lot more than what YouTube will get you through Super Chats. So that's a good way to support me. It's also really tiny written down there. You have to squint in order to see it. And if you do give me a tip, I'll turn on the lights over there, and your name will come down over my face in a big banner. It'll be like a big animated thing. It's kind of a new upgrade for the show. Let's look at my top supporters on Patreon. We have Jerry Brown from Polly Once a Crafter, Portal Woodworks, Osprey Mama. Thank you for being top supporters. Yeah, look at this. Chris Nealon says, no super chat. Nope. I'm going to be talking about what it takes to be monetized, and I did not reach that threshold, partially because look at the subscriber count right here. It's too low to be monetized. Other top supporters, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir's, Harneal Media. Thank you for your optional monthly support. We have $1 supporters down at the bottom. They are Shane's Hobby Shop, Miter Mike's Wood Shop, Annabee Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Workshop. I'm sorry, Javi's Wood Shop, Wood Shop Workshop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker, and Mr. Mike Laffey from Maybe I've Said Too Much. Find out more at maybeI'vesaidtoomuch.com. It's a podcast, and it's amazing. Special thanks to Makers Media Network and Harneal Media. I'm a proud member of Makers Media Network. Find out more at makersmedianetwork.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Nothing I do on the show is sponsored. Everything I tell you because I want to, not because someone's paying me to. But hey, I welcome sponsors. So if you want to sponsor me, get a hold of me on the interwebs. Look at this. Simply Wooden Creations showed up. He says, I am here. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm still hungry. Russ has a new segment on his Simply Wooden Creations channel. It's called Cooking with Russ, and he's the first episode dropped. So go check that out. He's making Puerto Rican pork chops, and they look delicious. Bob Lee's here. Hi, Bob Lee's Wood Shop and Other Things, another channel that's really long that I really like long channel names. Welcome back to the channel, Bob Lee. Welcome, everyone. If I missed you, I'll get you when you come around again. If you ask a question and I don't answer it, ask a second time. I'm trying the best to keep up with things. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Chris Nealon says the pork chops looked great, and they do look great. I jokingly said to Russ, I'm like, I'll be right over. So, what is it, a 20-hour drive down the East Coast? Oh, see, can you bring it on the cruise? A couple of us are going on the cruise on January 2021. So we're looking forward to that. Anyone can come. We have a Woodworkers and Makers Cruise on Facebook. Go do that search over there and find the free public group. Find out more information. Woodworkers and Makers Cruise. Look for that Facebook group if you want to come along and join us on our week-long cruise. Bob Lee says, hey, Matt. Okay, so what we're going to do, there's just a few topics to share about YouTube, and then we're going to talk about how to make money. So we'll do that. Chris says, what state are you in? I'm in Pennsylvania. So how many hours would that be to go to Florida? Let me know. $20 to Florida. Nah. Yeah, I probably overshot that. It's probably less. What do I know? I don't know. All right, let's figure out what's happening at YouTube. Well, they keep saying the studio beta, which isn't beta anymore, is going away, and that if you want to use the old Studio Classic, by going down here, clicking skip, and then this will refresh and it'll go to the classic version of the YouTube. This is going away. This interface isn't going to happen anymore. So if you're still using this, don't use it. Clicking the back to studio button here. Get me back to my familiar home. This is where you want to be. So they're saying it could be weeks or months. So sometime this year, I'm a betting man. I think it's got a few months left. 18 hours. Depends. Gotcha. Think we are driving. Yuck, says Jim Shears. All right. So what else is happening now? Oh, there's a new feature only rolled out to 5% of the platform where you can pin a live chat comment. Now, I don't have that feature. Yeah, I'm not able to pin a comment. But if you're doing a live stream, here, let me see if I can show you this. If you're doing a live stream and these options here, I know it's kind of small. Oh, yeah, if it says pin comment, that's a new feature they're testing out. I don't have it. But if it, you can still hear me, right? Yeah, thought my audio went. If you see a feature that says pin a live chat comment while you're doing a live stream, let me know. Okay, reading the chat here. Cool, people are still chit-chatting in the chat. There's a few other things. Have you seen all the new interface items? Some of the items are really cool. Let me show you a few things. Go to edit this video here. Just give you a quick tour of what's new. This description box, the description box will now shrink and grow as you type. So see how I'm typing and it's growing more and more? See, it's getting deeper and deeper. That's a new feature. It didn't used to do that. Isn't that convenient? So that's one of the new things that's different. Have you noticed this? Everyone's kind of noticed this. Let me get my magnifier glass out here. Yeah, the made for kids, not made for kids. We've talked about that till we're blue in the face. These are new. Look at these little video quality indicators up here. See these little blue icons, SD and HD? Wasn't there before, it is now. And playlists. Oh, I don't have this option, but if you have like a whole bunch of playlists, there's going to be a search box right above the checklists. So you can start doing because some people have dozens and dozens of playlists. It's kind of nuts. So that's new. So these features, they keep on rolling out. They keep on hitting the platform. And you want to make sure you got access to all of them. Oh, and finally, on iOS. So you're on the iOS app. There's going to be the join button. The join button is coming. I didn't know it wasn't there, but you know, if you go into, let me see. Sophia, beautiful bastard. See, there's no join option on this particular channel because he has the memberships enabled. So if you have memberships enabled, you get a join button, but the join button is absent from iOS. So now it's going to exist in iOS. So that's cool. So that's coming. That's on its way. Oh, let's see. I forgot. I turned off my overlay here. Sorry about that. So if the subscriber count is live, if you're not subscribed and you do, this will replace your name. So you can take that spot if you want. And if you use the tip feature down here, the streamelements.com/allthingsyoutube/tip, if you do that, your name will appear as the tipper. And also, any interaction that I mentioned, a banner will drop down and it'll animate your channel name, which is kind of fun. That hasn't happened yet on stream, so maybe if you want to play with that, go for it. And remember, I have $taco. We'll get you a free taco in the chat if you type it into the chat, $taco. Following up on my question last week. Okay, says, it turns out, yes, you can do exclusive live streams for channel members only. Yeah, that was one of the early features that they upgraded. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for telling me. Osprey Mama's here. Hello, Osprey Mama. Welcome back to the channel. Always good to have you here. She had a new video. I think it was a red hawk. Yeah, go check that out if you like wild bird videos. Oh, did I say dollars? No, I meant exclamation mark taco. Sorry. Type exclamation mark taco. There, marked it. I said it wrong. And then the Stream Elements bot will give you a taco. And I have enabled other food emojis if you do the same thing with the exclamation mark. Yeah. See, Mark did burrito. Here's your burrito. Next time, try a taco. Just some fun stuff to play along. All right. Shall we talk about money? Let's talk about money, because a lot of times when you're on the YouTubes, you know, you're doing it for funsies. You should do it for fun, but there's also a way to make money. So, well, now Brenda found the secret one. Exclamation mark, more cowbell, and it goes clank, clank, clank. Oh, they're finding all of them now. Oh my goodness, the stream's going crazy. Nope, sorry, Mark. You have to play the Powerball in order to get that one. Wouldn't it be funny if that one actually did render something out for you? Oh my. Yeah, we need to work on that last one, Matt. Yeah, you think? All right, let's get into it. Is this live, says Jim Dockrell. Jim Dockrell's here. Where are my moderators? Please keep an eye on Jim Dockrell. He can get kind of squirrely in the chat room. Just kidding. You know we love you, Jim. Always glad to have you here. Drop a like if you haven't already. That's a free way to help the show. Dropping a like. It really helps. All right, so let's talk about how to make money on YouTube. Now, YouTube gives you direct ways to make money, but there's all these other ways that you can make money on YouTube. Make money from your YouTube channel. And really, when I'm going over these topics, think about this as a business, because you own a business. You know, you're not just a YouTube channel. You have a business behind the scenes. And that's kind of what all these topics together will come up with. You have to be business minded. Okay, so let's talk about it. First way to make money is monetization. And what that is a way for you to put ads on your channel, ads that YouTube sells. So YouTube has a whole ad system. You plug into that ad system, and they will put ads on your channel based on the content of your channel and the interests of the advertiser. So if you're a woodworking show and there's topics, there's advertisements for woodworking equipment, those will show up on your channel. So you can turn on monetization. What do you need for that? You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the previous year. So go back in time, 365 days. If all your watch time equals 4,000 hours or more, you're eligible. Then you submit for approval. You get into a queue. It gets a human review because they're looking for shady, like fake views or views from content farms. Like you go to Fiverr and you buy 1,000 likes or 1,000 views on YouTube. They can kind of tell there's some shady stuff. They look for organic, natural growth. And then you're in. And when you're in, they'll give you 60% of the revenue and they keep 40, or 65 and they keep. So it's a revenue split. and they keep some because it's their platform. They own it, they built it, they maintain it, they have the servers, they pay the electricity bill, they pay the internet bill. So that's kind of what you do. And then you sit back until your threshold reaches $100 or more. Then they send you a check every month. And I think it's delayed like a month. So, November's check comes in January or something like that. But that's how it works. A good way to think about it is 1,000 views will equal $1. Now, it does fluctuate. Some channels it's more, some channels it's less. But as a rough guideline, if you get 1,000 people to watch your video with ads on it, you're roughly going to make about $1. It's a 70-30 split with you getting the bigger share. Oh, I thought it was 60-40. Okay, well, cool. Not bad. Not bad. Now, you can't control what commercials show up on your stuff. It's completely out of your hands. But you get that. You get it's called the YouTube Partner Program is what you would be joining, or YPP for short. And now, here's the thing. Some people, that's what they focus on. They're like, man, that's my goal. And once I get that, I'm going to be rolling in it. No, that doesn't work that way. At the end of this conversation, if you're doing it right, the money earned through monetization or through the YouTube Partner Program should be a small percentage of the total revenue you're bringing in from multiple sources. Because there are multiple sources. All right. Okay. Jim, he's going to put halftime shows in his video. Don't do that. Boy, wasn't that something? Okay. Next, crowdfunding. This is a great way to earn revenue. So let's take a look at that. Call up a couple websites here. So here's Patreon. This is sort of like one of the more popular crowdfunding platforms where you can find creators on here. Here's my Patreon page. And then you can become a patron. And then there's different tiers. And these are the monthly donations. You can also do it as a creator. You can also do it per video. So it could be $1 per video. Most people do it a reoccurring month time frame. And this is a lot of fun. I think I'm up to $25 a month before they take their cut. The Patreon takes a cut too. And if you're one of my patrons, I put your name up on the screen. So if you want to become my patron, I'll put your name up here in front of every show. And also I have an email newsletter, and every patron is listed in my email newsletter with the link. So if you want me to add you, I'll add you, which also means you'll make me do labor and change this graphic. So if you want me to do more work on my to-do list, go ahead and then subscribe to me on Patreon, and I will do that. Now, I'm kidding. I would not mind doing that at all. And yeah, speaking of my newsletter, do get all over that. That's an awesome thing for you to do. Now, I do talk about awesome wood things on the newsletter as well. And you're actually signing up through my Awesome Wood Things newsletter. But I do talk about all things YouTube as well. So do consider that. And newsletters aren't a direct way to monetize, but hey, it keeps your audience up to date with everything you're doing. And Mark Lindsay, with his infinite wisdom, says, and put your link to your Patreon in every video description. That's so true. And you can see it over here. I've got my Patreon. Where is my Patreon? There's the bell, streaming gear. Oh, here we go. Support me. There's my Patreon link. And also, to be successful on YouTube, if Mark Lindsay says it's a good idea, it's usually a good idea. Mark Lindsay's smart. He's smart. But Patreon's not the only game in town. Oh, no. There's also Subscribestar. This is a Patreon competitor. That was my website, by the way, my awesomewiththings.com website. And then here you can also use the same features as Patreon. It's built essentially the same way. Subscribestar is more of a free speech advocate type of thing, so you don't have to worry about getting kicked off of Subscribestar. But that's another way. And PayPal, you can have PayPal set up monthly donations. It's actually pretty cool. So if I go to awesomewiththings.com/support, here's a direct way to PayPal me. And that'll come right to me. So if you just want to send me money, that's one way to do it. But that was just a direct one-time payment link. But you can go into PayPal's interface and set up a monthly donation. And some YouTubers actually do that. They're like, go through PayPal. They'll push that first, and then Patreon will be second. And see, Mark with his wisdom. And put your PayPal me in every video description. I have the matthaas.com website. I have a PayPal link. It just says send me money. And one person did it. And it must have been there for 10 years. So one person in 10 years sent me like $3. So why not take it? I'm not complaining. That wasn't hard to take at all. I haven't used PayPal over 2 changes of credit card numbers. PayPal is a whole other discussion. They're, in many respects, an awful company. But that's for another day. Oh, Mark says he got a $100 donation through PayPal me last week. Freaked me out. Look at that. See, Mark's path on YouTube is education. He's teaching people how to be awesome on a program, on a piece of software. And, kind of a whole method of woodworking with CNC machines. But a lot of people are thankful Mark Lindsay exists because he speaks directly to what they need. And a lot of people need what he's putting down. So good on you, Mark. $100. Hey, that could make some things happen in the wood shop. Wood shops are not cheap, I'll tell you that much. So there you go. Patreon, Subscribestar, and PayPal direct. Wait, this is ways to get money directly to you. Now, we also have memberships. Memberships are just like, well, not just like, it's very similar to Patreon, but memberships are built into the YouTube system. If you have 30,000 subscribers, you can turn on the membership feature, and then people can become members, and then they give certain dollar amounts to you every month. It's a repeating billing tip system or support system, just like Patreon. And then you can give them perks to for being your member. And crowdfunding also has perks. Maybe if we have time, I'll go over some perks you can consider giving through Patreon or memberships. So if you don't have 30,000 subscribers, you're not going to have memberships. But it's just like Patreon, and but it's built into YouTube. See, YouTube knows what's happened. They see Patreon. They're like, why can't we get in on that? They don't want people to leave YouTube and go somewhere else. They want them to stay on YouTube. So they're building in all these features. So these entrepreneurs have good ideas and launch these new systems like Patreon. YouTube comes along and says, yeah, we'll take that. And that's exactly what they do. Oh, look at this. They're also giving membership qualifications to some smaller channels. I got it, and I'm trying to come up with membership perks. Nice. I know if you're a gaming channel, you only need 1,000 subscribers, but that's good that they're rolling that. They said they would roll it down to lower channels, but that's crazy. Yeah, here, what was the? Let's see if I have my notes up. There we go. Ideas for Patreon. Okay, here's some ideas. Let me touch this topic now. I'll just fly through it. If we want to circle back to any of these, we can do this. So these are possible perks for Patreon or Subscribestar or memberships. These are little rewards you give your audience for giving you $5 a month, $10 a month, something like that, $1 a month. So your name could be in the credits. So you could display the people on screen, kind of like this. For me, everyone gets it. Every dollar amount gets it. My hope is I'll have so many supporters I won't have enough time or enough space to display all the $1 patrons. But for now, the $1 patrons, they get credit. And I'm happy about that. But that could be something you do. First things, give them credit. There's a Patreon-only feed. So with memberships, you can force only people who support you to see a list of stuff that happens on memberships, and it happens on Patreon. So that's a perk. I don't know about the digital signature. You can take a photo of yourself and sign it and write something nice to the member. I'm kind of a physical guy, so I would probably mail that if that's what you want to do. A Twitter follow and shout out could be a perk. A monthly exclusive video is another option. A behind the scenes footage. Now this will require you to make more content, but if you have a show where you're like making stuff in the shop, a lot of stuff hits the cutting room floor, which is still interesting, but you maybe don't want to put it in that final polished video because you're trying to stay within a certain number of minutes. Offer that up as a perk. So anyone who supports me gets all the behind the scenes stuff. If you make something like awesome wood things in a wood shop, you could have access to your idea list. Could be a perk. People could decide your next video topic, or if you're a vlog, the topic on your vlog. Access to special private email list could be a perk. A monthly Q&A session. A monthly hangout, or Zoom or StreamYard, could just with your supporters, your Patreon members, or your members if you have the join button. Access to a monthly live stream on Periscope or Twitch. Exclusive Patreon merchandise. This is kind of a whole other thing if you want to get into mailing stuff. If you have a perk, say you have like a $25 a month perk, give them a t-shirt. Access to a private gaming server if you're a gaming channel, and access to game with you online if you do that type of content. So there's 16 or 15 things you could do as a perk to entice people to subscribe to your Patreon and then give you a repeating donation every month. Money would make me feel obliged, like a job. Yeah, some people think that, but here's the way I think about it is if someone's giving you value through their videos, a percentage of your audience will want you to keep doing that. And the money they give you makes it easier for you to keep giving them content. So it's a way. So if you like all this free stuff online, you could help support it and help make more of it. So some people don't mind giving someone $1 a month. And you know what? $1 a month, it's not insulting to give someone $1 a month. Some people have a hang of, I'd like to give you more, but I don't want to just give you $1. No, give the dollar, because like I said, 1,000 views equal $1 on the ad sharing. So that $1 a month, it's the same power as 1,000 views. So I I love my $1 patrons. Don't ever get hung up about giving someone a $1 repeating. That's not a slam. That's welcomed. I do it because I like to do it. I genuinely want to help folks. And it's just fun. I always wanted to be a filmmaker, and this is as close to it as I can get. The money is a side benefit. Hey, right on you, Mark. That's a good attitude. And my bot is telling people to drop a like. Thank you, Stream Elements bot. I wanted to be up on the radio too and recording the weekly podcast with Eloy. It's pretty darned close. Nice. Okay, so there we go. That's monetization, crowdfunding, and also memberships, which is kind of like crowdfunding as well. Also, merchandise. You could sell merchandise. I have a t-shirt available. Now, this isn't a big product for me, but if you want an Awesome Wood Things t-shirt, you can follow that link and you can get one. And for what it's worth, this is the hand-spun cotton tee. Like, this is the highest end tee you can get. It feels like silk. It's just, but it is a little expensive. $23.99, that's $24, but I don't care. I want the highest quality thing out there. It is, and it's offset printed. It's really, really nice. Oh, look at this. Osprey Mama's talking about a perk. Eagle photographers mostly will send you a one-of-a-kind photo with consent so that you can get printed out professionally if you want. Okay, so like a copyrighted digital photo of eagles. She says eagle photographers. Nice. So many people pay high tier just to get one photo a month. Cool. That's a great perk. I love that. Yeah, Mark's saying nice, Osprey Mama. Now that's a great incentive to join, to become a patron. Yes. Harley Davidson t-shirts are $40. Do they have a Patreon? Maybe they should do that. Never use a Harley Davidson is one of the top 5 companies that chase down their intellectual property and will yell at you if you use their stuff and make money using their images. Nice. So sell merch. It doesn't have to just be shirts. It could be baseball caps. It could be anything. Some people like to have T-shirts of the channels that they like to watch online. Let's face it. If they're your fan and they're watching all your stuff, they might want some merchandise. I think that would be cool. Sponsors. # not sponsored. So I can't say I'm practicing what I preach, but I shouldn't say that. I've done I've had a few dealings with some sponsors in limited capacity, but this is where you engage someone in the industry similar to your channel. I'll use the woodworking, so a lot of woodworking companies who sell tools will connect with YouTubers that have a woodworking channel, and they'll say, hey, put my tool in your video, and then they make a deal. Here's X amount of dollars. Sometimes you get to keep the tool. So it's something you can do to earn money, or free merch, or both. How do you do that? Some people wait till they get so big, people come knocking on their door. That's not always the case. But there's other small YouTubers. One of my Patreon members, the Mad Maker, this guy's killing it. He's got sponsored by Gorilla Glue, and I think another company contacted him, and his channel's small. It's not as big as mine, but he's pounding the pavement. He's calling people and sending emails and seeing. He's working it. He's hustling. So good on you. So go get some products. And I tell you what, that Andy Berkey, he has a small channel, but he's got a lot of friends, and he did one sponsorship. It was of a shop fan. It was like an industrial shop fan. He put that in there. The company said, we've got more orders from you than anyone else we're working with, and we have people 20 times your size. So sometimes brands will, they'll work with smaller channels. It is possible. It is possible. Hey, Stream Elements bots talking about the email newsletter. Yeah, get on that. Get on that. Finally, we have products and services. Now this is sort of like the pinnacle in my opinion. Take a drink of my man crafting mug. If you want a laser porcelain etched official Yeti branded mug, mancraftingtm.com. He'll make you one or more. Most people gotta have minimum 5, but my friend Chad will do that on his laser machine. And as always, hashtag not sponsored. I just love my Yeti branded mug. So let's talk about that, products and services. Now, really, if you go to Business School 101, here's what you need to run a business. You need 3 things. You need to sell something. You need a way to get money from people who want to buy it, and you need a way to distribute that item to the person that buys it. If you break it down, those are the 3 things you need. So do that. Sell something. Sell a product or service. A lot of channels similar to All Things YouTube will sell a book on how to be successful on YouTube, or they'll sell a course on how to be successful. There's turnkey products out there where you can build your own course, unleash it to the public, and someone gives you $50, and they can go through your 10-chapter course with lessons and quizzes and videos. Yeah. And then that's something you can sell. And that's awesome. Leviathan Music's here. Says hello. Hi. Welcome to All Things YouTube. I'm Matt Haas. Glad you're here. Guess who's back, but only for today. Excellent. Oh, they're talking about scented candles. Did I miss? Mark says, I had 2 companies come to me and I turned them both down. There's so much industrial steel I-beam I could use, and I still don't know how I'd fit the scented candles into my niche. Funny. I turned someone down. I probably kind of kicking myself, but someone wanted to give me a desktop stand or sit desk. Now, it wasn't a full desk, but it was like a big item you put on top of a desk, and then it would lift up. You put your keyboard and monitor on it and mouse, and it would just sit stand. And I never got back to them. I'm like, man, I would really want one of that, because I think it retailed for $199. So, and that's something I might actually use, but I don't know. I built this desk. I built myself, and I was kind of thinking, do I really want to put a third-party item on top of this beautiful desk that I built? I don't know. Oh, and I also, if you have some keen eyes, look right there. The banana is now attached to the printer. That banana has been missing. Yeah, I'm happy to have the banana where it's supposed to be. What's he say? Yeah, they were bragging up their freshly scented linen scent. Mark doesn't know what to do with that. Oh. All right. So seriously, do that. Oh, look at Woodworking for Mere Mortals. He built that weekend woodworker course, and man, he said on camera, it's 10 times anything he could pull through YouTube. Yeah, Matt did videos on that desk he built. Yes, I did. It's one of my better videos too. And that thing took a long time. Like, that took 3 months. I didn't publish anything online for 3 while I built this desk. It's really nice. This is white countertop laminate, indestructible, and then this is maple edge with a 1-inch round over. Actually, I think it's 15/16 round over. But yeah. Link the desk build video in the description to this video, Matt. Sure, I'll do that. Maybe I'll go out and find it. So, did I miss any ways to make money through or on YouTube? Can you think of anything? Awesome wood things. Computer desk. Doing a search. There it is. Hello. Yeah, that's what I started out with. And this desk, it was, I think I had that desk for 20 years. I think I used that desk for 20 years. So I'll put the link to that in the video description. And I'll also put it in the description of this video. Wait, I put it in the comment section. What am I talking about? I put it in the comment section, and I'll also put it in the video's description after the show. Yeah, so I turned this desk. I'm Matt Haas. This is Awesome Wood Things, and today I'm going to too short. This island was awkward. Did I do it? What makes it awesome? Yeah. This piece was too short. This island was awkward. No one could sit. Anyway. That's why it's awesome. Fun project that I built. All Things YouTube. Is this the one where you can self-promote, or is that the other one? Yeah, you can do anything you want on this show, brother or sister. I don't care. Now, I don't think it'll let you drop in certain URLs. I don't think it'll let you do. But yeah, you can... shout till your heart's content. I'm thinking of giving away some stickers to entry-level members and adding an exclusive member-only live stream once a month for higher tier members. That's perfect, Mark. I just got to figure out how to make those live streams worth it to the viewer. My hope is that's something you're going to worry about a lot more than you need to worry about it. Now, of course you need to worry about it, but I mean, your fans are your fans. They're going to dig it. They're going to dig it. They're going to dig it. And you already have supporters, so it's not like you're going to expect it. Oh, I think he wants you to open the curtain. Yeah, raise the curtain. Okay, I see that. Is that what it's called? That's what it's called. Yeah, we over on Mind Equals Blown, we do raise the curtain. But I can do channel reviews here too. I'll be glad to do that. So let me do that now. Let me take a look at Leviathan Music. And we call this the hot seat. So I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like about your channel and your content. And this is not to slight you. I'm not doing it to embarrass you. Everything I'm doing, I'm telling you because I want to help you become more awesome on YouTube. So I'll do a quick channel review, and we'll see where that takes us. And then I'm going to talk about one more thing before we leave. So let me pop this out. How do I... This is funny. I'm having trouble calling that up. It must have changed the way that works. Put user in timeout, hide, add moderator. All right, I'm going to have to find you the hard way here. L-E-V-I-T-A-T-H-A-N. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the channel. What do we got going on here? Well, I certainly like the banner you have at the top. It's a music mixer, and your channel has music in the name. I'm digging that. 149 subscribers. Okay, you're just getting going. Not a problem. So we have an upload shelf, popular upload shelf and a subscriptions shelf. My first thing is you might want to click the customize channel button and kind of spruce this up a little bit. Might want to take subscriptions off unless you've consciously decided to put that on there. I would take that off because it's one more way people can click off of your channel and go somewhere else. You want them to stay on your channel. Let's go to your about page. Music, music, music. I am a beginner, but my goal is to become a famous DJ like Alan Walker or something like that. Support me on my journey. Please subscribe and enjoy the music. I make mostly EDM and dubstep. Enjoy. Short and sweet. Okay. I have no questions. That's clear. I'm glad that's clear. I like that it's clear. Let's look at your videos. You've got, wow, a handful of videos. Holy cow. You've been busy. 7 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago. Well, you're certainly publishing a lot. Is this all original music? I don't want to get smacked for... I'll make my system audio muted. You can still hear me, right? Yeah. So what do we got going on? Okay, so the art, it looks like it's just... the content is music with graphics. Look at that. I'll drop you a like. I'll click your red button. See how the red button turned gray? We don't like red buttons. We like to turn them gray. Okay, well, you've certainly got a lot of content. I do like that. I'll put the link in the video, or link in the chat there. If you want to go ahead and support Leviathan Music, that's the way to do it. Let me go back into a video. Let's look at what you got in the description. Take a look at that. You have nothing in your video description? Leviathan Music, you need to put something in your subscription. You need to put a subscribe link and do the question mark confirmation equals 1, because then they'll pop right to you. Yeah. Not having this title's not the best. You put Leviathan Music in the title. That was probably overkill. It just says one word. Try and get your title game a little better. Go back to your channel. Teaser clip from my rap song. 8 seconds. Okay, it's just a little track from that. Cool. Oh, I see you got the watermark going. That's good. Little watermark in the corner. Whoops. No, I'm flying all over the place. Look, I think you're off to a good start here. You're certainly publishing enough. Get your titles going a little bit better. Put a descriptive word. Put a catchy word. And describe what it is, and the best, and then describe what it is, or awesome version of, or unique, brand new something. So there you go. Leviathan Music, excellent. All right, well, as my friend Willie, I introduced him at the top of the show. I have someone in this room with me. He's going to launch a show on his channel, and his channel is called Football Video Network. And it's an older channel that has not posted to very often. I put the link in the comments there. Football Video Network. And what my friend does, his name's Willie. What Willie does is he gets permission from colleges to resell footage of historical games. And he has the copyright to these assets. And his whole business is built on finding ex-players or ex-family of retired players ex-players, retired players, or family members of retired players, and sell the videos of the loved one either to the player or to the family. It's actually a pretty awesome business. But he also has some of his content up on YouTube. And what he's going to do is do somewhat of an interview show. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Willie, if I'm describing this. And he's going to interview some former players and, industry professionals. And they're going to talk about football, and they're going to watch these vintage football clips. So I'm really excited to see what Football Video Network will look like over the coming weeks and months. And we're working on a trailer. We put together a three minutes, a little bit more than 3 minute spot that's going to describe what the effort is. And it may also appear in some form on television. He's got some cable deals he's working on, so it might show up on cable TV as well. So if you like football and you like vintage football, this could be the place for you. Look who showed up. It's Mr. Dave Gatton. Hi, Dave Gatton. Whoops, where'd you go? There you are. Welcome back to the channel. He says, hi, guys. I'm on Dave's channel every weekday at 9 a.m. Eastern. He does a coffee session where he just talks. Gets on the live stream, talks for a half hour. Get your day off to the right start and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, or whatever it is he wants to talk about. It's a lot of fun. So there's the money episode. And you could have yourself a hot $2 bill like this. Aren't $2 bills cool? People think they're rare, but they print a lot of $2 bills. They're not rare. I used to save them, but no, they print them. When was this printed? 2013. Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, Willie.
I really enjoyed your show.
Yeah.
And I would like to make a personal. Who says you can't do it otherwise?
Well, I guess that's the 7th way to make money. He's physically handing me dollar bills. Here, come on camera. Thanks, Willie.
Hey, I've enjoyed the show. Very entertaining, very educational.
Yeah.
Thanks,
What'd you think of the software? You think you're going to be able to use software like this?
it's like flying a Learjet, but I'll do my best. I want to try to learn what you know about it.
It seems a lot more complicated. I do the graphics on screen, and these are all kind of the same thing. And then I have one flip. I have one scene flip. And that simple concept put together a show of this caliber. So look at Brenda here. She says, make it rain. Thanks, Brenda. Oh, my goodness. Well, there you go, folks. How to be awesome on YouTube, how to make money on YouTube. I'm glad I got to do a channel review for Leviathan Music. Oh, he's saying bye to Osprey Mama. Sorry, Osprey Mama, I didn't see you go, but always glad when Osprey Mama's in the house. Oh, the chat's taking a different turn. The topics in the chat. So I think this is a good place to leave it. Thank you for learning about how to make money on YouTube. Remember, I am here every Monday. Let me put a link before you go to next week's show. It will be February 2nd. And go ahead and click that link and choose the set reminder button. And then come right back and we'll close out the show. So I'll see you on the 10th. And then don't forget, we have Mind Equals Blown on Thursday over on the Brenda G's Designs channel. And join the fun over there. And thank you for the $1.
Thank you for the education.
Yeah. All right, folks. We will leave it here. Stay awesome. If you have show topic suggestions, hit me up on the social medias. You can find me under Awesome With Things. You can find me under All Things YouTube or Facebook.com/Matt Haas, no space, and send me a personal friend request. I'm pretty active on the Facebooks too. So there we go. All right, folks, we'll leave it here. Stay awesome.